Okay, what we need to do now is to add the actual columns at the intersections of the column grid. Okay, so let me so I'm just zoom in a little closer here so you good. So we see at the intersection of each of these column grids, we have a column. And in this case, these columns are ST, that means they're tubular steel, okay? The tubular steel, and they are 10 by 10 by 0.5. 0.5 is the thickness, is the gauge, okay? So these square tubular columns are 10 inches by 10 inches, okay? So we need to add them to each intersection, okay? Okay, each intersection. Now, we're not going to add them as lines as you would do in AutoCAD, or we're not going to create a block, okay, because AutoCAD architecture has already done that for us. So let me stop sharing here. Actually, I don't have to stop sharing. Actually, let's go up here to here. Okay. Now I want to introduce what's called the Detail Component Manager. Okay, so I'm at the module 2, of course. Okay, and I'm scrolling down here, and I want you to watch this video. It's a short one, using the Detail Component Manager. I want you to watch that video. Okay. So here we are back at AutoCAD. So we now want to add these columns to the intersection of each of these columns at the intersection of the column grid. Okay, so we're going to use the Detail Manager to help us do that. Okay, so the Detail Manager is the Detail Component Manager actually is located here. If I can open it up. Finally, okay, cool. All right. You see, I've already been here before. So the columns that we're going to be using is this tubular column. Okay, but let me show you what you have to do first. Okay, so now you have these options in terms of components, right? UK, right? United Kingdom, global, or US. So what you want to choose is US. Okay, good. Now, the Detail Component Manager has been divided into divisions. These divisions are the same divisions that are used to create specifications in a set of drawings. When you have drawings, you have your actual plans, right? And then along with the plans, you have what's called specifications. And specifications, they kind of determine the quality of the materials that you have drawn or used in the plans, okay, to make that simple, okay? And they're divided into several divisions, okay? Starting with division 3 and continuing down to division 41, okay? Now, this is the format, which is called the master format, that's used to organize written specifications that are associative to drawing plans, all right? So now, we have US. The columns are steel, so they're going to be in division 5, metals. Okay, so I'm going to open that up. Okay. Now, the columns are part of structural framing. So now I'm going to open up structural framing. Good. And I'm going to choose the AISC types. There are different types of structures. There are angles and channels, and it goes on and on and on and on. Okay, but now we're coming down to where we need to be. ST, right? Right? Actually, right here, tube shapes. Pardon me. Tube shapes. This is where we need to be. So we're going to open that up. Good. Now when you do that, it gives you a list. So now we have to find our particular size that we're going to be using. Okay, ours is 10 by 10 by 0.5. So I'm scrolling down until I get to the one there it is right there. Okay, 10 by 10 by 0.5. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to insert that component right into my drawing. Okay, there it is there. All right, so I'm just going to insert it right here, right now. Okay, good. Now, I'm going to go down to my my O-snaps. I want to make sure that my perpendicular O-snap is working for me, and my midpoint is working for me. Okay, because what I want to do, I want to move this column to the center, so I'm just going to go. I just move it here. Okay, let's see why my midpoint is not working. Okay, it seems like my O-snaps are not, maybe not, they weren't on, that's why. All right, so now that my O-snaps are on, I can do what I need to do. Okay, so I'm in midpoint here, good. And I want to go perpendicular there, good. And I want to make sure that looks, okay. And I want to go repeat. Midpoint there, perpendicular there, good. And then I just want to move it over. I want to repeat, excuse me. I want to move this over 5 inches. Oops. Well, I can just do it this way. Midpoint here to there. Okay. Good. So now I have this column at the center, right? So all I have to do now is use the copy command. Copy from here to here to here. You got it from there, okay? So that's how you're going to add the columns to the center of the column grid using the detail component manager tool.